Hi, how are we going? Welcome with me, Redsky, here on another round of Righteous Readings, where I give raw, righteous readings to you guys, my avid viewers. Sorry, I did start your reading yesterday when my kids were at school. I had a visit, an appointment, home visit that was expected but didn't go the way it was expected to. I was meant to go see my dad today in the hospital. That won't be happening now because yesterday really took it out of me, to be honest. It absolutely exhausted me to the point where I went to bed last night. The kids came in, took my phone. Oh my god, everything's falling everywhere. Good. Without waking me up, which is very odd. Oh good lord, what is all this shit? Sorry guys, just give me a sec to just freaking get this shit out of my way. There we go, up you go, and let's just hope nothing falls down, you know. Alright, sorry, as I was saying, so, yeah, basically I lost a day yesterday in confusion, bullshit and delay and some bad news. My dad's doing well, I believe so. I was meant to go up to the hospital to see him today. I guess that won't be happening now either. Everything's hit the skids, gone to pot, basically. Oh, God, so it's kind of like my Tara area at the moment, basically. Everything's dysfunctional, fucked up, and not where it should be. Which is not only just frustrating, but it is disappointing. But anyway, Pisces, darlings, I did pull your cards for you yesterday. And they're still just sitting here waiting to be read. So we're going to do your reading. Honestly, if things keep up the way things are keeping up for me at the moment, I think I'll be taking an extended leave from readings for a while. I'm just not doing too good right now, to be honest. I need to spend some time on self, I think. This past week's been really hard. I'm not even getting over this really bad sickness. I've been suffering. My dad getting taken into hospital. I'm having some other issues, which means I've had to change the house. People residing here a little bit as well. Yeah, there's been some course of events which haven't been great, actually, and they've resulted in some pretty harsh punishments, which have resulted in massive change, which means I've had to take on more. As always, and I can't do anymore. I am spent, I'm exhausted, and I just can't. I'm not super, I'm just human, you know what I mean? And the amount of stuff that is expected of me is just too high. And I know everyone's sitting there going, well, cut some shit back. Unfortunately, I can't, because these things that I need to do are... I have guardians watching me constantly to make sure I don't fuck up. If I fuck up, there are repercussions for my actions. I didn't get the luxury to pick the life I want to live. I have to live the life that has been chosen for me or told to do. And at times that can be really frustrating. To feel like you have no control over anything. You don't get to really decide anything. You don't really actually get to do anything you really want to actually do. Unless it's silver stamped and hopped on by some other individual that tells you that, yeah, that's okay to do that, or no, you cannot do that. I'm just over it. I'm just over it. I'm tired. I'm tired of fighting for something that I can't obviously have. I'm just really tired. And I'm not one that gives up easily, god damn it. I've been fighting this case for over 2 years now. And I'm back at square one again. It's like everything I gave and gifted to this to try to bring it in, it's just been smashed away. It was all for nothing. It's fucking exhausting. I got nothing left in the tank, people. Nothing left. And I'm just so tired of fighting. So I'm going to do this Pisces reading. Actually, I don't even know if I can do this. So damn tired. This is like the 5th time I've tried to do this reading. I don't know what's going on. Looking at the cards, I understand everything. I just can't get the words to leave my mouth. I just cannot seem to make this fucking video. I just get so irritated, agitated. I'm so annoyed. So annoyed. Alright. Underlying energy for the month of November is the Lover's reverse. Gemini's major arcana. Realization that relationship needs to end, and this may be very burdensome, but you are going to leave it. We have left it because you can't take any more wands. I know that feeling. I feel like I've taken 20 from all facets and positions. I'm sick of them. I kind of get where you're coming from there. If there needs to be to leave someone, like I've come to that realization, well then that's what needs to be done. Your current energy though, coming into the reading, coming into November, Pisces, is out in the Knight of Cups. An invitation, an advancement, a proposal. I believe that with this card you are proposing to yourself a new direction, a new invention of self, a new creation of splendid variety. I feel that your prospects are good. You're being very artistic, but you are getting easily bored with shit. So you may be jumping from one thing to another, kind of trying to find something that's got a little bit of solidarity or solidification here. But everything's very watery, back and forth, wish-wash. But that's okay. I'm seeing that you're flying with it, you're floating with it. I feel like it's good for you right now. I'm going to be honest. These nights, though, man, that's why I've had this spread sitting here, because these nights are crazy in these positions. Your challenge, your obstacle issue, Pisces, you'll need to face and deal with throughout November is that of Knight of Wands reverse. An incapacity here, or a dispute, a disunionment here. Could be debating about a third party, may have lost a relationship due to a third party. But there's an incapacity or an inability here to forward move or to bring something into movement. It's like, nah. Horse is on its head, mate. She can't go. She's bogged in the ground hard. Maybe there's a need to not want to move. Because crowning the reading gets more interesting. At the forefront of the subconscious is a page of wands. Here's upright. Just being very loyal and very faithful to your cause, to your desires, to your passions, likes, needs, career perhaps maybe as well. But there is a sense that you're being very resourceful right now and you're being very loyal. You're trying to keep positivity in the high forefront of it. You may even get some kind of positive news during this time, but your intentions are honourable and favourable and you're very stable. The root of the reading, the foundation by which everything's growing from for the month of November for Pisces, is that of the Tower reverse. This is no change though. This is continued oppression, rat and wheel syndrome. There isn't going to be any big changes, like your structure or your things that make you stable aren't changing. But I feel like you are bringing in change regardless. Past energy leaving you now so prevalent that other Knight, the Knight of Swords. Wow! This is swifter than swift, slicker than slick, and fully sick. Sick might. This is bravado. This is forward movement. I don't know what you're going to do when you get there, but you know you got to ride like the wind bullseye, and you better pull that fucker in now. It's a storm coming. It's time to wish away with the horses. And you are fucking gunning it. You are gunning it in that past energy. Moving forward from that past energy, you had the Hermit reversed though. So this is Virgo's major arcana, and it's a realization that we're going to stop relying on other people. We need to stop listening, following their directions, their objectives, and say, your opinions are that of yours, not of mine. I make my own decisions, blah, 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 blah. Because this is an individual that's getting caught up in everyone else's opinions, everyone else's needs, everyone else's perspectives, and making decisions therefore of. And not things turning out very good on your own. Spirit's advice for you, Pisces, for the month of November is the Six of Cups. Nostalgia. Remember times well past. Remember where you came from. You'll better know where you're meant to be. There is a lot to learn from the past, I feel, with you, Pisces. Don't repeat the past, maybe, or just enjoy the sentiment of the past, something about the past. There is a real message there for you. I don't know about whether this is remembering the good times or remembering the bad, or maybe remembering both. There is definitely something in there for you. Outside view of you, not necessarily what's going on, it's just what they see. The outside view of you is the Queen of Pentacles, the home doter, the grower of the home, the good looker, maybe very doting on the home, probably has children, the nurturer, real thrifty, spicy. Hopes and fears, Pisces. Oof, Aquarius is major arcana inverted, the star inversed. We hope for much, we fear way much more. We try to keep positive and have faith and blah, 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 but we keep getting lemons. You're like, well, fuck it, I'll make lemonade. And then you realise it is not edible, drinkable, usable. Just get the lemons and squeeze it in there, guys, fuck it. That's my solution. But there is a real sense of losing hope, faith in a lot of things here. Why? The outcome. 9 of Wands. Always obstacles, always burdens, always people coming in pissing on your shit. People always telling you what to do. People always controlling you, manipulating you, or maybe they're just a bloody, rude, nosy sons of bitches. Maybe it's the government. Sorry, I have a real issue with all these things right now. I'm so sick of 9 of Wands. I'm so sick of waiting for the next fucking battle. I just did one. I just did another, and another, and another. And it just ends up back at square one again anyway. I'm fucking the 9 of Wands. There is no respite, repose. I would love to take some of that. Just constant bombardment, 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 bombardment of bullshit. And when are you pissed, Pisces? I would be too. I think he wants to just play with that gun all day. Devastate, clarify, do it all again, yo. It's kind of like that, 9 of Wands. Alright, Pisces, let's clarify this reading. So we have that Knight of Cups. Why is the Knight of Cups in the current energy for Pisces November? Clarify that Knight of Cups, please. 8 of Cups, walking away. Knight of Wands reversed for the challenge. Why is the Knight of Wands reversed for the challenge, please? Clarify that Knight of Wands reversed. Knight of Cups reversed, unreal. Crowning the reading, the Page of Wands. Let's clarify that Page of Wands. 10 of Cups, this is unbelievable. Root of the reading, the Tower reversed. Let's clarify that Tower reversed. Oh shit, okay. Devil reversed, World reversed, the Sun reversed. Look at that, 4 mages. The Tower, the Devil, the World, the Sun, all reversed. I've never seen anything like it in all my years. Never. All majors, all reversed, all majors, all absolute majors. Fuck. Past Angie, Knight of Swords. Let's clarify that Knight of Swords. 8 of Pentacles. Moving forward, the Hermit reverse. Let's clarify. Oh god. Let's clarify that Hermit reverse. Page of Wands, which is in the fucking crowning. This is unreal. Spirit's advice. That's 6 of Cups. Let's clarify that 6 of Cups. The Magician. I like that. Outside's view, Queen of Pentacles. Let's clarify that Queen of Pentacles. Queen of Pentacles. Hopes and fears, the sun. Star reversed, sorry. Hopes and fears, the Star reversed. Let's clarify that Star reversed. Queen of Wands. Wow. And the outcome. We have the 9 of Wands. Let's clarify that 9 of Wands by Shannon. 9 of Wands. 7 of Cups. Bottom of the deck. Strength, Leo's major. 2 majors here. You know, it's the realization we've got to leave something, even if we still love it, and having the strength to do so. Having the strength to follow through with these words. Having the tenacity to actually, hey Lincoln, to bring in something crazy. To make an outcome, even if it hurts. To have the strength. Start again. Ace of Wands. Sometimes the hardest things in life hurt the most. And sometimes the things in life we need to do, we don't always want to do. Sometimes the realization that it's best for our kids that we need to leave a relationship. Sometimes it's even if we love the person. Sometimes we're left with no choice. We have to leave this person or we'll lose our children. It's a hard battle when it comes to love or matters of the heart. Your head says one thing, but your heart says another. It's not just being conflicted and confused. It's being tortured. I feel a little bit Pisces, like maybe that's how you used to feel, a little bit tortured. Hey, Shannon. Hey. Hey. Milk? Milk, anyone? I've decided nap. I'll come back and do the clarifier for you shortly. Okay, guys, thanks. Hey, Pisces. Sorry, we did lose about a day there, but we are going to now go through your clarified reading now. The cards, of course, are still in position, ready to be read again. So we should probably get on with that now. At least it is, oh God, a weeping 2:30 a.m. here, and it is... Cigarette's gone out. Give me a moment. Apologies about that. But my children, of course, are asleep because it is the ridiculous hour of the Looney Tune. So, of course, I'm up after a massive coughing fit. So I thought, fuck it. Let's finish off this reading. Yeah, please bear with me. I have a terrible cough. I'm still trying to get over. And I'm not doing very well with that, as you can tell. And to be honest, I'm feeling pretty flat. Okay, I'm feeling pretty flat. I'm going through some massive life changes here at the moment, and it's been extremely lengthy and long. Yet the battle has only just begun, if you know what I mean. So yeah, please wish us well there with that. Trying to go back to a healthier lifestyle, not giving up cigarettes, of course, but everything else that's bad for me. I do also want to give a massive shout out to Pisces Love 5 as well. Massive support system of mine. So the current energy for Pisces, let's go back through it as we are diminishing November as we speak. We had that Knight of Cups, and this was clarified by the 8 of Cups. Oof, wow. I'm seeing coming into this reading, there is some sort of offering, opportunity, invitation, proposal, But my God, it's not enough. 8 of Cups. We are going to walk away. I feel like there's just not enough. There's just not enough here to bring in any want, need, or desire to choose this. Now, whether this is you being offered something or you offering this to another and then realizing, not a good idea, you've really reached your point of, I can't take this shit no more. You've really reached that point of, I've had a couple. I've had a gutful of maybe half-assed invitations of people promising me such, things as pure love, pure sentiment and compassion, and getting an 8. I'm worth more than a fucking 8. I'm worth a freaking 18. I feel like Pisces, in the current energy, you really are wanting love here, or wanting this, some sort of proposal, invitation, or be that as it may for you. But everything that's on the cards, literally, is not good enough. And it's not because your standards are too high. I do not want to reiterate that to you because that's not what I'm saying at all. So don't take that away from here because that is not at all what I'm saying. I believe that everything is mediocre. You're being offered a proposal that is a little bit, what's the word? Impotent. Very impotent. And I don't mean sexually, I mean just fully. Why would anyone want that? Hello, beautiful baby. There's Hayes coming out of my bed looking for me. Hello, beautiful. Sorry. Kitty gets lots of attention. She's so freaking gorgeous. But your crossing, challenge, issue, my God, it is one because we've got 2 knights here. There's so many knights here. It's fucking crazy. The Knight of Wands reverse, Knight of Cups reverse. Now we've got a couple of reversals, and that Knight now is coming in your challenge as a reversal. Woof. The Knight of Wands reversed. Let's start there. The challenge. This is an incapacity or an inability to move forward here. This could be due to too many disputes, too many disruptions, a third party coming in and fucking everything up, or it could just be because this person is a bloody player. But when we have that Knight of Cups reversed with this, there is a lot of fucking deception here. There is some fraudulent behavior here. I want to say that there is a real problem sorting the fact from fiction here. I feel like you have been gaslighted, or you have gone through a narcissistic person, and there has been some conditioning on you. If you don't know much about this, I strongly suggest you go on YouTube and search videos. There's a particular group that I watch in psychology to keep me fresh up on the current bullshits of life that people put people through, which I absolutely hate. If I can remember it, I will let you know. If not, I will link it, the name of it, in the comments down below for you to research yourself, because I really feel that this is a very gaslit energy. This is a narcissistic energy which has produced you with some conditioning. Now, being conditioned, I'm not going to go into all of this because this is very extensive, and I'm by no means a psychologist, so it's not my field, I must admit. I'm just reiterating information that I have been gifted through research myself. So by no means take it with a grain of salt, do your own research like I have, and form your own opinion on this particular occasion. But I do feel like you have been conditioned. So you have gone through some sort of trauma, and you have been conditioned through that, and there is some misconceptions now as to what the fuck. I don't like this. I do not like this. Your challenge is to see the truth through this, through the fantasistic bullshit and through the fraudulent bullshit that a person, place, or thing is putting you through. I do not like that energy. If that is your challenge and you've got to work through that, I strongly suggest a professional. I do not suggest at all in any way, shape, or factual, fictional, that you should be trying to go down that rabbit hole yourself. That will lead to major psychosis and probably depression and maybe even suicidal tendencies. There is some, I cannot stress this enough, actually, to be quite honest. I do not like that energy. 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 And I do not like the fact that it's in your challenge, because if you are being asked to work through this, my God, you're going to need some help. My God. Hello, beautiful. I've got to show you. Hang on. Got to show you my beautiful baby. Look at her. Isn't she the cutest little baby in the world? Come here, darling. She loves the cards. She loves the cards. And she's finally got a name now. We've named her Hayes. Now, grounding the reading at the forefront and the subconscious, we have the Page of Wands with the Ten of Cups. Now, this I like much better. Let's get to the good stuff. Because I feel as if this page, this Page of Cups is like you being very trusting and very reflective here. And with some of the challenges that you're facing, you're going to need to be reflective. But you're being very conscious, very, you're trying to help, you're being very resourceful. I kind of want resourceful at this time, I want to say. And you're giving some good advice. You're trying to get the information that you need in your subconscious to make them right decisions, to get this Ten of Cups, which I really like for you. Who doesn't want a Ten of Cups? You want to be fucking happy. You want to find happiness and peace in life. You want to find your spot in the world. That gives you solace. That makes you feel complete. Where you feel at peace and you really feel like you belong. Which I feel for some of you is something that you've never felt in your damn lifetime. Sorry. When it comes to 3 a.m. readings, I get quite rawer than most. Now this foundation, this root is all majors. 4 cards, all majors. My God, this is huge. They're all fucking inverted too. Tower inverted, the devil inverted, the world inverted, and the sun inverted. I don't like this energy either, because the root of it says that this is sadness. This is beyond depression. This is absolute traumatizing. If this is your reading, Pisces, I strongly suggest talking to someone. And I don't mean necessarily a family or friend that's probably going to give you more bullshit answers like, any average Joe like me would. I'm talking about a fucking professional, a psychologist, someone with a real degree, someone that you really can connect with. Because the root of all of this that's been grown from is continued oppression. Knowing that this isn't right, knowing that you don't like it, knowing that you don't want to dance with this devil no more, but not being able to stop the fucking cycle because the world is still freaking spinning up the bullshit and you are just so damn unhappy and alone. And you know this, but you have not a clue what to do about it. This makes me greatly sad. The past energy, though. Again, with another knight, the Knight of Swords with the Eight of Pentacles. In the past energy, you ran like Flynn. You ran like the clappers, my darlings. You tried to get away from, you tried to run through it, over it, under it. My God, you probably tried everything to get a handles grip onto anything other. And you try to put a lot of skill into this, a lot of devotion into this, a lot of time, effort, and repetition of trying to get a gun-ho start of something else. But moving forward from it, I feel like you're all dragged back in, perhaps. The Hermit reversed with the Page of Wands. You felt so damn lonely that you started to listen too much to other people's points of view. You use other people too much as a crutch. And I'm not blaming you for that. I think it's part of that freaking conditioning. But with the Page of Wands, there's a real sense here of trying to have loyalty and faith to either a person, place, or thing, or even to yourself to try and push through. Excuse me. You're trying to do the honourable thing, the reliable thing, the right thing. Not for you, but what you feel is right for everybody bloody else. Time to stop that shit. Spirit's advice. Six of Cups, the Magician. God damn. Think of times well past this, beyond this, in the past. When things were better. Before you met this person, place, or thing, or whatever the hell has tainted this reading for you. Because this is a bummer. This is an absolute bummer. Because you have the power with the Magician. Spirit is ringing it through hard for you. That you can create and manifest anything that you so choose to desire. But you need to know what the right thing is. Look back within your mind's eye. Go back into history of your life. When was there a time when you felt really safe, loved, secure, and wanted? Was there a time? If you can even picture one moment, even if it's a split half a molecule of a second, cling to that memory and bring that into the forefront. That memory, that moment, that time when things were much more, here we go again, much more about you, and create that again. Outside's view, not necessarily what's going on, it's just their view. They see two queens. They see the same queen. Queen of Pentacle, two times the Queen of Pentacle in the outsider's view. They see a nurturer times two. They see a mother times two. A devoted person that cooks, cleans, that runs a household finer than an army, sergeant, drill sergeant, that on that shit. Someone that tries very much maybe to upkeep their image, their youthfulness, but someone that really helps things grow. Times two. A grower, a nurturer, a devoted wife or husband if you're a male. They see someone that's got a lot to give life and an individual and a household. Someone that is really worthy of the same back. Hopes and fears, Pisces. The Star reversed with that Queen of Wands. You've got a lot of passion inside of you. Big fire burning bright with promise and passion and and ideas and brilliance. But you fear that your faith, your hope, you've missed the boat. That it will never be more than this for you. That's bullshit. Don't tell yourself that. It's conditioning. Screw it up, put it in the bin. The outcome I have for you, Pisces, I feel like you may not know this. Yes, there are obstacles to go through with that Nine of Wands, of course. You might be having a little bit of a stage of a breather at the moment, but you know the next battle is coming, or you might be in the thicket of the shit. But you do have other options. Seven of Cups. Yes, some of them are undesirable. Some of them are downright taintish. And some of them are much more of the same of what you've got right now. And some are even worse. But I feel there is one of the seven here. If you look beyond the bullshit of the fantasistical fantasy, there is a genuine opportunity here to find something that is just the right fit, that's just the right cut, that is just the right flavour for you, Pisces. I feel like it's not here right now, though. You must go through these obstacles. You must make the change now, Pisces. If this is a person, you must leave them. If this is a job, you must move on. If this is a house or a institute, for example, get the fuck away from it. Because until you get through that battle and make that first step away, the Seven of Cups will not show. Only Six will. Do you understand what I'm saying? The perfect option is not there yet because you've not taken the steps to create it yet. But it will come. This is why I feel like the underlying energies is that Lover's reverse and that Strength card. This is the reading, guys. This is it. This connection, whether it's with a person, place, thing, institution, or blah, 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 is no good for you. You know this, I feel. Strength, tenacity, and courage is needed here. Not only to see the truth, but to be the truth. Because underneath that was that Ten of Wands. Too many burdens with this Lover's reverse. There's too many. Too much. And look, we've got that Eight of Cups underneath that, guys, as well. This needs to be walked away from. This needs to go, go, go. It should have been gone last week. To bring on the strength that is needed. To bring in a fresh new beginning in creation, invention, and a fresh new start. A life. Oh, my darling. She just skidded out across the floor. Maybe I should have called you Skittle. Because with that, we'll bring forward movement with the Chariot anniversary, which will then bring the Star upright. This is a tough reading. And it's not because it's nearly 3 a.m. It's got nothing to do with the time. And that's why I had to sit for these cards had to sit for quite some time before I was ready to actually read it myself. I don't like to air out my own linen, I guess you could say, too much on my channel. But I understand this energy all too well. Because I'm going through it a bit myself at the moment. When you get stuck in patterns, it's hard to see the view that others can see. For example, if this is a person. This is just an example I'm going to give, so don't get too bogged down, okay? Say you've been with someone for many, many years. Let's go with 10 because it's a rounded number and I like it. And I like 10s, the completions. And you love this person dearly. But this person does not treat you well. They may hit you. They may abuse you. They may talk down upon you, physically, verbally, or just downright assault you, or all three. And as much as you love them, and you know their behaviour is incorrect and not what you deserve, you stay. Over time, that conditioning comes in. And you begin to not realise just how bad this really is. You begin to think that this is what you deserve. You begin to feel that this is all that it will ever be. And that changing this would only lead to more of the same or even worse for you, because you'll never have this love, which is not real. Because if a person loved you, they would not treat you this way. They would not be so careless with your heart, and they would not be so downright rude to treat anyone such a fucked up way. Sorry, I'm losing my talent of finesse. But that's okay, because I think a little bit of swearing in this one might be needed. Most people would shake you and say, wake the fuck up. Now, I'm not going to tell you that. Because to wake up from a nightmare that you believe is a fairy tale is almost impossible sometimes. Sometimes it takes a tragedy to actually wake up enough to even know where the hell you are. I applaud you to seek that guidance from a professional, like I said earlier. Even if it's a helpline that's free on the phone. There are many mental health units or helplines. I don't know where you are in your neck of the woods, but we have many here where I'm from. I stick most of them actually to my fridge. Because this is going to take some real work to get through. More than just your mind's eye and your heart's heart. This is going to take support. This is going to take constant reassurance, reassessment, re-guiding, and working through the thicket of this. This could be lifelong trauma. This could have been something that has been something you've dealt with all your life, being treated this way. You've been manipulated. You've been mistreated. Don't do it to yourself. Give yourself a half-assed flight of chance by saying to yourself today, look into the mirror and say, I am worthy. I am enough, and I can do what needs to be done to change this by making the choice to put myself first. And if you cannot do this for yourself and you have children, do it for them. But by God, don't stay in whatever situation this is attaining to for you. Let me get some more. Let me see. Do we have anything else around here? All my cards are everywhere at the moment, so I've got shit everywhere, so you know. Give me a moment, let me grab a deck. Sorry, darlings, this is the deck I wanted some spiritually gifted advice for you. Pisces, because this is a massive compassion for all, but mostly for your fucking self. Compassion is the beating heart of all spiritual practices. The peace you seek comes from the peace you create. Extend your compassion to all beings today, including yourself. I'm going to say only to your bloody self. Everyone benefits when you are kind. May all beings be happy and free. Some people aren't worthy of compassion though, because they take it, gobble it up and turn it around and twist it into some dark, deceitful, nasty shit. I've been there. I know what I'm talking about in that department, I must admit. More advice for Pisces. They need more than that. Listen. Listen to your own intuition. Are you talking more than you're listening? Do you finish people's sentences for them? Shh. True connection is about how we make people feel and whether or not we're being open and present. Life is communicating with you, dear one. An important message is trying to get through. Let go of your fear of not being heard. You'll get your chance for now. Just listen. And I feel like this is your internal systems trying to screaming at you, Pisces. Why the hell are you putting up with this shit? Compassion for yourself and listen to your own internal systems. There is much to be learnt. Maybe spend some time with animals. There's a lot of animals on these cards. I know you Pisceans are very, very intuitive beings. You know, Pisces belong to the 12th house of the subconscious and everything. I feel like your subconscious knows what's going on here. The rest of you, however, has been conditioned to the point where it's misguided. And it is actually leading you down a rabbit hole that is so damn deep and so damn deceitful and so damn dangerous. I don't know without a professional how you would ever find yourself out that thicket. But Spirit's telling you, you have the power to recreate this. You just need to remember what it is like to love yourself, to know what true love feels like. True connection, true compassion. I feel like once upon a time there was a glimpse, very small, but a glimpse of this. For some of you, I feel like the only person that you felt this from is someone that has now passed away. And that's where it all went topsy-turvy for you, personally. For others of you, you've never felt this. Maybe if you go as far back in the recesses of your mind, you still can't find this. This is why I truly think a professional could help you. This is a tough reading, guys, and it's not got nothing to do with the 3 a.m. bullshit, like I said. This is a sad reading. I'm going to leave it there, guys, because I don't feel like there's much more I can really say to help you except for probably beat you down more, and I don't feel that you need that at all. If I could give you a big hug, I would. But I want you to know that you are not alone. As dark and as deeply dictatorish as this energy might be, I want you to know that there are others in this world that have gone through this. Maybe if you've got a fur baby like me, maybe pick them up and spend some time with them. Know what it's like to have compassion. Know what it's like to feel another person's empathy. Feel empathy to their needs, to their wants, and to their desires. Like I do with Hayes here. Oh, she's purring. How cute is that? Sometimes to get back to reality, we just need to get out of our own mind's eye and our own situation and put ourselves into someone else's. Like a little fur baby. Or a little fairy creature. Sorry. I'm going to leave it there for you, my dear Pisces. And I do wish you all the very, very best of luck for this November because I feel like you're going to need it. Know that I'll be thinking of you, so I'm wishing you the very best of luck. So will you, Hayes, won't you, darling? Of course, Hayes wishes everyone luck. So I will leave it there from me, Redsky, at Righteous Rings, where I give raw, righteous, really hardcore reading some days. My God, that was more than a tippet. That was a whole enchilada and some. It's going to be hard to swallow. But please, if this reading does resonate with you in any way, shape or form, even in the smallest or slightest of ways, please seek help so that you can see the brightness of the day again and have the courage and the tools to change the situation, because no one deserves to live like this. No one deserves that.